Good day. 4/12/2020. Gonna read you something. And an illusion will be so large, so vast, it will escape their perception. Those who see it will be thought as of insane. We will create separate fronts to prevent them from seeing the connection between us. We will behave as if we are not connected to keep the illusion alive. Our goal will be accomplished one drop at a time, so to never bring suspicion upon ourselves. This will also prevent them from seeing the changes as they occur. We will always stand above the relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the absolute. We will work together always and will remain bound by blood in secrecy. Death will come to whose that speaks of these things in the ranks. We will keep their lifespan short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. Hint, hint, wink, wink. We will use our knowledge of science and technology to subtly ways so that they will never see what is really truly happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators, and sedatives in food and water and in the air. There will be blanketed poisons everywhere they turn. The soft metals will cause them to lose their minds. There will be promises to find cures from our many, many fronts, yet we will feed them more poisons. The poisons will be absorbed through their skin, their mouths, and it will destroy their minds and reproductive systems. From all of this, their children will be born dead, and we will conceal this information. The poisons will be hidden in everything that surrounds them, in what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear. We must be ingenious in dispensing the poisons so that they cannot see that far. We will teach them that the poisons are good and everyone needs to take these, with fun images and musical tones all over the airways. They will see our products being used in film and will grow accustomed to them and will never know their true effects. When they give birth, we will inject more poisons into the blood of their children and convince them this is for their own good. We will start early on when their minds are young and easy to develop into the thinking that we want them to think. We will target their children and end with what children love most, sweet things. When their teeth decay, we will fill them with metals that will kill their mind and steal their future from them. When their ability to learn has been affected, we will create medicines that will make them sicker and cause other diseases, for which we will create yet more poisons for them and call it medicine. We will render them docile and weak before us and our great powers. They will grow depressed, slow, and obese. And when they come for us to help them. We will give them more poisons. We will focus their attention toward money and material goods so that they never connect with their inner selves. We will distract them with fornication, external pleasure, and gain so that they may never be one with themselves, ever again. Their minds will belong to us, and they will do as we say. That's right. They do as they say. Stay home. Be a prisoner. Isolate yourself. What do they do with prisoners that are bad in a prison? They put them in isolation. And it's a fucking psychological mind fuck. If they refuse, we shall find ways to implement mind-altering technologies into their lives. We will use fear. We will use fear. We will use fear as our weapon of choice. We will establish the governments and establish opposites within these governments. We will own both sides of the table, the round table. We will always hide our objectives but carry out our plans. They will perform the labors for us, and we shall prosper from their toil, meaning that they'll get us to murder each other is what that would meant, okay? Our families will never mix with theirs. Oh, that's quite obvious. Our blood must be pure always. You love drinking it too, for it is the new way. We will make them kill each other when it suits us in our degrees. We will keep them separated from the oneness by dogma and religion. How about that one, ladies and gentlemen? What does that tell you? We will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what they think and how to think. We will guide them kindly and gently, letting them think that they are guiding themselves and making their own choices when they are not. It's predictive programming. Makes you think that you are making the choices the public, but you're not. We will foment animosity between them through our factions, their deceivery, their perception, their deception. When a light shines among them, we will extinguish it, meaning people that are telling the truth, and ridicule them, or death, which suits us best. Because if no one can talk, then they don't expose them and their evil fucking ways. And remember, the snake is in the house right now, the biggest snake of them all. We will make them rip each other's hearts apart and kill their own children. We will accomplish this by using hate as our ally, anger is our best friend and weapon. The hate will blind them totally and never shall see that they are performing these conflicts. We have merged ourselves between themselves because we are the rulers. They will be busy killing each other. They will bathe in their own blood and kill their neighbors for as long as we see fit. We shall benefit greatly from this, for they will not see us, for they cannot see us. We will continue to prosper from their wars and their deaths. Yeah. We shall repeat this over and over and over again until our ultimate goal is accomplished. We will continue to make them live in fear and anger through images, sounds. We will use all the tools we have accomplished through the years to use against them. The tools will be provided by their own labors. We will make them hate themselves and their neighbors and brothers and sisters. We will always hide the divine truth from them, that we are all one. This must never be known, ever be known. They must never know that color is just an illusion. They must always think that they are not equal. Drop by drop, drop by drop, and drop by drop, we will advance our goals while destroying them. We will take over their lands, resources, and their wealth to exercise total control over them. And what are they doing right now? We will deceive them into accepting laws that will steal their what little freedoms they have left. We will establish a money system that will keep them in prison forever, a debt prison, keeping them and their children in debt, never being able to reach any kind of self-security financially. What are they doing right now, ladies and gentlemen? When they shall band together, we shall accuse them of crimes and present a different story to the world, for we shall own all of the media. We will use our media to control the flow of information and the sediment in the way of our favor. When they shall rise up, and we will crush them like insects, because they are less than us. They will be helpless to do anything, for that they have no weapons. That's coming. We will recruit some of their own to carry out the plans. Oh, that's quite obvious. We will promise them eternal life. That's bullshit. But eternal life will never be for them. It is for us. The recruits will be called initiates and will be indoctrinated to believe false rites of passage to a higher realm. Servants in the military and first responders. Hint, hint. Members of these groups will think that they are one with us and never knowing the truth because they're just fucking idiots and they follow orders. I'm just doing my fucking job. For their work, will be rewarded with earthly things and great titles, but never they will become immortal to join us in the afterlife. Never will they receive the light and the travel through the stars. They will never reach the higher realms, for the killing of their own kind will prevent passage to the realm of enlightenment. This they will never know. And by us, they have ruined the passage by murdering each other, by violating the laws that were already given. The truth will be hidden right in front of their faces, so close they will not be able to focus on it until it is too late. Oh yes, such a grand illusion of freedom will be that they will never know they are slaves. When all this is in place, the reality we will have created them will be our own. This reality will be their prison. This will live in self-delusion. When our goals are accomplished, a new era of domination will begin. 2020. Their minds will be bound by their beliefs and the beliefs we have established from time of immorality. But if they ever find out they are equal, we will perish. And this should never, ever be known. If they ever find out and get together, they can vanquish us. they will take action if they do figure it out. They must never, ever find out that what we have done. For if they do, we shall have no place to run, to turn to, for it will be easy for them to see who we are once the veil has fallen. Our actions will have revealed who we are, and they will hunt us down, and no person shall give us quarter or shelter. This is the secret covenant by which we shall live the rest of our present and future lives, for this reality is transcended many generations and lifespans. This covenant is sealed by blood, in our blood alone. We, the ones who are from the heavens that came to the earth, this covenant must never, ever, ever be known to exist, ever. It must never, ever be written or spoken, for it is the consciousness. It will spawn, it will release the fury of the prime creator upon us, and we shall be cast into the depths where we came and remain until the end of time of infiniteness, meaning that they're never going to get out. Once the bag is open and we see the stench and the rotten carcasses of their hands, their rotting souls, they have nowhere to turn. They are scared. They are running. They're doing everything that they can to stay in power. And we're watching it right now. And on closing, no one's coming to save us. There's no man in a high tower riding a white horse with shining armor, holding a shield and a sword in his other hand, coming to protect us. That's a fallacy, ladies and gentlemen. And if you believe that, you get what you get, and you deserve what's coming. Because you have been fooled by the serpents for far too long, and you actually truly believe them. Enjoy your days, what you have left.